Giahda Carcel. I am launching Love and Business 90 Days to Launch, a docu-series about female entrepreneurship. I launched my first business at 17. I really wanted to be autonomous, and I got the entrepreneurial bug, and I've launched 4 companies since. I think my inspiration was born of wanting to give back to other female entrepreneurs. I think I've had a very unique experience as a woman in business, and I've had the opportunity to mentor other women, and it's been an enlightening journey. And I think I now realize that it's time to open the discussion to as many women as possible in terms of what we face as female entrepreneurs, both challenges, successes, and lessons learned. I think fundraising is the toughest thing for women, just like when we negotiate a salary for ourselves. So putting a price tag, of value on our effort, whether it is our own services, our own skill set, or asking money for a venture, I think that we usually struggle with that, and just the same, I have struggled with it. I've noticed that as a woman, as a Latina, as a young-looking woman, and arguably maybe not a terrible-looking woman, it makes the fundraising environment with angel investors or VCs, whichever source, when it's a man on the other side, it makes the dynamic very unique, and it can be distracting. We can be distracting. We can take away sometimes from the value proposition that we bring to the table. And what was interesting about crowdfunding is that it depersonalizes it. It takes away that element. It becomes all about the business. It becomes all about the numbers. And it also opens it up to a much larger crowd to fund. So the reason why I wanted to try that is because I really did believe that there was a little bit of a hurdle when raising capital at a very early stage. So at the infancy stages, at the startup level, I think it's very difficult. And I was able to overcome it through the online platforms. So it was pretty cool. My family, I was raised to be a wife. When I was very early on, and this is not something that I'm necessarily proud of, but very early on, my family orchestrated a marriage for me. So I was very young. He was very much older and very successful, but that was what they envisioned my life to be. I was going to be a good wife and a good mom, and I was going to be set for life. So the moment I basically told him that I wasn't so interested in that lifestyle and I wanted to be autonomous and independent and do something with myself beyond being a wife and a mother, which is wonderful, they were horrified. They didn't speak to me for 2 years. They're better now. In 5 years, I see myself on a yacht in a Greek island drinking martinis. No, actually, I don't see myself there. I think I will probably be in the middle of the exit strategy of the business that I'm currently launching. 5 years is about when the inflection point will come in, and I'll probably be ready to sort of open it up to investment, IPO, merger, whatever it is. It's a good cycle, 5 years.